Hey everyone, this is Ms. Williams here, and today we are going to be reading a story called What If You Had Animal Teeth? And then we're going to be doing a little project about it. So, what I want you to do while you're listening to this story is to be thinking of the coolest animal that you like, or you can think of an animal that's not in the story. And that's what we're going to be doing for the project. So, make sure you're listening and figure out your favorite one that you hear about throughout the story. What if you had animal teeth? So you've lost your front teeth. Before you know it, two new ones will grow right in their space. But what if an animal's teeth grew in instead? A beaver. A beaver's front teeth are shaped like chisels and they're very sharp. They're perfect for biting off bark and cutting down trees. A fact, a beaver's front teeth has a coating that contains iron. Iron is a very, very strong metal. If you had beaver teeth, they would never stop growing. So even if they could chip it, if something chipped them, it would just keep growing and growing. You can gnaw through tough stuff day after day. A great white shark. A great white shark's front teeth are like all these others. They're 2 inches long and 2 inches wide at the top. And they cut like a steak knife. They're great for biting through super thick things like elephant seal skin. Great white sharks get new teeth about every 100 days. So really, 100 days isn't that long because we get new teeth once when we're born, and then we get new teeth when those fall out. Our baby teeth fall out, we get new ones. So great white sharks grow teeth every 100 days, so that means they get about 3 new teeth every year in the same spot. If you had great white shark teeth, you'd never have to worry about losing your tooth. There'd always be a new tooth that grew behind it, ready to slide in and take its place, and there'd be a gap, and there'll never be a gap in your bite. Narwhal. I think this one's my favorite. A narwhal's front teeth do something quite strange. The right one stays small, but the left one grows longer and longer to nearly 10 feet. So that's like 2 people almost, maybe like 1.5 person. That's really long. Once it's that big, it has a new name and it's called a tusk. A narwhal's tooth grows through its upper lip. Can you imagine? It just keeps growing so much that it goes through your lip. Sounds like it would hurt, but I guess they get used to it. What would you use your tusk for if you were a narwhal? Would you poke around to find fish or fight off enemies? Or would you feel your way through dark parts of the ocean? Even scientists wonder what a narwhal does with its tusk. An elephant. An elephant's front teeth are called tusks. A male tusk grows between 5 and 7 inches longer each year of its life. The world record elephant tusk was more than 11 feet long. So that definitely is like 2 people. That's like 2 grown men standing on top of each other. That's how long it is. They're great for digging water holes and pulling up tree roots. Elephants are right-tusked or left-tusked, meaning they use one tusk more than another. So just like we are right-handed or left-handed, and some of us write with one hand and don't use the other one as much, elephants are like that with their tusks. And if you had elephant teeth as your front teeth, they would be so strong you could lift your bed or even a car, and you could fight away a tiger with your elephant tusk. A rattlesnake. A rattlesnake's front teeth are called fangs, and they're shaped like hooks, and their tips are like needles. They fold up like a pocket knife when the snake closes its mouth, and they snap forward when it opens wide. If you had rattlesnake fangs as your teeth would inject deadly venom. So your teeth would be able to fight off anyone just by biting them. A naked mole rat. Naked mole rat's front teeth are shaped like shovels and are on the front of its lips, and they're perfect for digging into the family tunnels without getting a mouthful of dirt. So just like beavers, naked mole rats' teeth keep growing and growing and growing, but they're much smaller animals, so they never get as long as a beaver's would. And if you had naked mole rat teeth, you could eat food with it without even using a fork. You could just do like that because they're like chopsticks. You can pick stuff up between them. A hippopotamus. A hippopotamus' front teeth are long, strong pegs with sharp edges, and they're powerful weapons. So to open wide and show them off, hippos can scare away any of its enemies. Because a hippo's teeth don't yellow over time in the past, they are made into dentures. So what that means is dentists take hippopotamus teeth and make them into dentures. So if somebody loses their teeth, they can make the hippopotamus teeth look like human teeth and people wear them in their mouths. If a hippopotamus's front teeth, if you had it, you would never need to brush. Your upper teeth would grind against your lower ones and they would stay clean and white. A Bengal tiger. A tiger's front teeth are biting six-pack, or a biting six-pack, 4 sharp pegs edged with twin pointed cones, a set. Its giant dagger-like canines. They're perfect for scraping feathers off of birds and meat off of bones. The mother tiger uses her front teeth to bite very gently when she picks up her cubs. So since she can't hold her babies, she picks them up with her teeth, but she doesn't bite down all the way. But they stay, so she doesn't, because she's just going to hurt them. And if you had single tiger front teeth, they'd be strong, anchored in your jaw, and you could bite and drag just about anything you wanted. A crocodile. A crocodile's front teeth are shaped like cones and they have sharp tips. They bite well, but come out easily, and new ones grow very slowly. So a crocodile's front teeth are always changing and are often different sizes. If you had crocodile front teeth, your teeth would stick out when you closed your mouth. You wouldn't need to open wide when you went to the dentist or gave a toothy grin, so you could just like, what up? A camel. A young camel's front teeth are long, strong, and are very sharp. They are just right for nipping off tough, thorny desert plants. If you had camel front teeth and ate tough stuff for 8 hours a day, like pineapples, as camels do, by the time you grown up, your front teeth would be no more than stubs. Animal teeth would be cool for a while, but you don't use your front teeth to cut trees down or scare off enemies. You don't need them to dig tunnels or really bite stuff, and you never lift you would never lift your family's car with your teeth, even for fun. So what kind of front teeth are right for us, people? Luckily, we don't have to choose. The teeth that replace those you lost will be people teeth. They will be what you need to bite apples, carrots, corn on the cob, and just what you need to help you talk, and best of all, to show off your smile. All right, so what we're going to do today as our project is you are going to get to choose any animal. You can choose an animal from the story, but if the book did not have an animal that you're really interested in, like a bear, you can research it and you can draw yourself with those animal teeth. So if you wanted to do an animal that was not in the story, you can choose a different animal and draw your teeth as that animal you chose. And then I want you to write a sentence. I know it can be kind of hard for some of us, but I want you to write a sentence, or you can talk to somebody about what you drew. And this does not have to be turned in. This is not graded. We're just doing this as a participation grade for who logs onto It's Learning. So you don't need to turn anything in, but you are drawing yourself with animal teeth, and you can choose any animal you want, and then you're either telling somebody, like a family member or a brother or sister or somebody that you're with, about it, or you are writing it in a sentence. Okay, and I will see you guys next time on Zoom. Bye.